Hello guys, it's Yama here. I've gotten questions about how I color grade my videos, and there is no, how will I say it? There's no set way per se, but I have like my own steps that I follow, to achieve any look that I want. Majorly, the first part is, getting your settings in the camera right. For me, I shoot all my content on S-Log 3, S-Gamut 3 Cine, and this is the picture profile I use. When you shoot, when you get into the grading, before you apply any lot, like you need to make sure your white balance is set. Like I cannot overemphasize on this that your white balance has to, be set. You can fix it in post, you understand, but you just need to get it to be accurate across all the clips before you now apply your lots. Also, like you need to understand the environment where you're filming in. Like if you're filming in a forestry environment, definitely most of the colors that is going to be hitting your sensor are greens and reds from the earth tones, and the greens are going to be coming from the trees around and all. So when you go back to your post-production, to your editing software, when you want to color that video after converting it back into your Rec 709, you realize that because of the environment that you shot in, you probably have like a lot of greens in the footage. Let's say your white balance wasn't set properly, so you already know that, oh, I have green in this footage. What do I do now to get this footage to look balanced? You just have to identify the color that's causing the problem. So if you have so many greens in your footage, you want to take those greens out. You subtract the greens, and then if you minus green from an image, you are going to have magenta coming into the image. So if you understand the color theory this way, you realize that you can grade your footage like almost immediately and have great results by just fixing the white balance and subtracting the colors that are overly dominant in the frame. So this is like a way that I approach color grades. I would make a video talking about an in-depth process, a more in-depth process, like you actually seeing me working in my editing software. But yeah, like this is the basic steps. Identify the predominant colors that you don't want in the footage. So if there are so much reds, you just remove the reds. If there are so much blues, you take out the blues, and then you study the image to see what works, because there's no one way that you can use for multiple color grading, because every footage that you shoot have a different style, have a different emotion that you want the audience to feel from it, except if you're in a studio and you just want your lights to be to be constant. You have like a look that you want to be working with. But if you are someone that shoots sporadically, you shoot outdoors, you shoot indoors, you shoot in different environments, then you cannot just say you want to be using one color scheme for everything, because it might not work. So you want to understand why you need to color a footage the way you need to color it. But the first step is fixing your white balance first, and then any lot you apply to it would probably work better than not fixing your white balance at all.